Well, let's do a Tools to Live By brought to you by Veyer Watches. VeyerWatches.com, our favorite watch brand. We were talking about luxury products and layered earlier. I mean, this is the example that I was kind of making, the metaphor that I was making with there's handmade Italian leather shoes now that are just a fraction of the price of Ferragamo's, right? This is Veyer. Veyer exists in this modern market where they have access to the best quality materials. They have all the technology, obviously, that any of the fanciest watches has. They're assembled in America by craftsmen, like you said, and it's like a fraction of the price.
I mean, it is again, like quality is quality. And Veyer is as quality a watch as I've ever had.
Totally. You know what I realized after working with Veyer for a while is the watch market that currently, or that existed just prior, is conglomerates. And they own all of the luxury brands and they own the low tier brands. And so you either get quality and you pay a handsome fee for it, or you get not quality that's inexpensive. That left a gap for Veyer to come in and be like, we can just do this locally, service our local community, build them to our specifications, and the consumer saves money.
It's a beautiful watch that genuinely works. I wear it surfing all the time. Like, yeah, it's really truly a watch worth having.
Yeah, we use the solar dial that doesn't have battery. You never have to charge or never have to wind it. It's just runs on solar power. I think 30 minutes of sun exposure on the dial gives it 6 months of power. So you're never going to run out of power with that thing.
People talk about these days how why do I need a watch? I have a watch in my pocket. It's my phone. Dang phone is A, gonna die at some point. B, be a man. Wear a watch.
Yeah, exactly. It's an accessory.
Yep.
Veyer Watches, VAER Watches.com, promo code Splendor15 for 15% off, free USA shipping, easy returns, waterproof warranty. All right, so I'm pilfering this submission for Tools to Live By from Gen C's story about Surf Girls Hawaii. It was a confusion about passwords. She said, I broke Amazon, and Chaz made me do it. All I wanted to do was watch Surf Girls Hawaii, a series recently released on Amazon Prime. Chaz tried to lend me his account, but he didn't know the password. I'm not judging. I forget passwords with reckless abandon. In fact, I managed to lock 2 accounts on Amazon that I didn't even know that I had. So the rule that we need is, how do you manage passwords? Do you write them down? Do you keep a spreadsheet? Where does this is a problem
really hard. I need the listener to, 99.99% of the time, I have the answer. I have the perfect solution to the problem. The password one is one that haunts me because I will use a password and then I'll use that for a couple years and then inevitably you forget it and can't, or not forget it. You forget it for something and then have to do another one. And so then another password will creep in, right? Or you'll have to throw an exclamation mark on it, or you'll have to add another number or something.
The deviations.
And so it's a version of the same, but then you throw out, it's just, my password situation is a mess. And don't give me the stinking Apple keychain because I've had to reset my keychain a couple times, probably because I forgot the password. And now everything is lost again, and you're resetting everything again. I'm in a perpetual kind of between, I am one login away from having to reset every password in my life and forgetting that again.
So I agree with you. The Apple keychain or the Google that remembers all your passwords for you is a problem to me, because if everything is stored hidden behind one password, then it nullifies the need to have all those various passwords, right?
Yeah.
So I've got a solution for you that I'm going to offer to our listeners.
Thank you.
I have an equation in my brain that I can apply to generate a unique password on any website.
That you can remember?
It's an equation. So I'm apprehensive to give too much information about it because I don't want to reveal what my equation is. But let me think of a version of it. Like it would be, let's say your name and the name of the website, maybe.
Okay.
So that would make it unique. Like David Amazon. and then
Yeah.
a sequence of letters, and the sequence of letters, and you're going to need an exclamation point or some sort of other, because it makes you do that. So let's say the sequence is 1, 2, 3, 4. So David, Amazon, 1, 2, 3, 4. But instead of the 1, I'm going to use an exclamation point, or instead of the 2, I'm going to use a question mark. But it's the same every time. So that's the password for Amazon. But then if I'm going to use Netflix, it would be David Netflix. 1 question mark 3, 4. And then if it's that, so it is unique to the website because it has the website's name in it, but you can remember it every time you go because it's the same.
I am excited to lose my current batch of passwords so I can start doing this.
Okay, now I gave you a super generic example by using my own name and the name of the website. So you can't, that's going to be, if somebody could hack and figure out what your equation is at that point, because it's so simple and obvious. So you want to develop a little bit more of a sophisticated equation than the one that I just offered, but that is my
The
solution.
equation. The equation is the answer. That is the tool to live by.
There you go.
I understand now.
You are welcome.
Gen C, you need to use this too.
Yeah, Gen C, you're welcome. I can't believe she doesn't have Amazon Prime.
Yeah, it's shocking.
I was
Shocking
blown
to
away.
me.
I'm like, I thought everybody just had it because it pays for itself with shipping, free shipping.
Not only that, but yeah, I mean, you get the watch stuff for free, I think, I didn't understand it. I mean, to be honest, too, I was trying to share my wife's account with Gen C. I don't have my own Amazon Prime because you don't need 2 Amazon Prime accounts in a household.
No.